I came to the realization that a lot of people want to study, a lot of people wants to like study, but they don't have the money. And sometimes it could be frustrating when you really want to study, you've got good grades, but you don't have the money to further your education. It could be frustrating, it could be tiring, it could be disappointing, okay, it can be really annoying. That is why today, after going through a lot of things, a lot of people writing me, asking me like a lot of questions, okay, I came to the realization that okay, I need to do more in-depth research to be able to assist people, especially the ones that are subscribed to my channel, to be able to help them to make sure that they are getting everything. In a nutshell, I would say it's all about balance, okay? Encouraging them spiritually, praying for people spiritually, and at the same time assisting them physically, emotionally, otherwise, by sending them scholarships, by like asking them how you doing today, even if I'm not going to give everybody money or buy them groceries or buy them food, but like encourage them, help them to be able to like get to their destination. Everyone we come in contact with in life, we are not necessarily meant to give them money. Some people will just have to give them words of encouragement. Some people will just have to direct them. Some people will just have to give them information. Some people will just have to be kind. Some people will just have to like pray for them. So it depends, okay? We just have to be sensitive at that time to be able to know, okay, this is what I'm meant to do at this particular time for such a person. So today, guess what? I am coming your way with fully funded scholarship for international students 2022 to 2023. You don't have to miss out. The reason is because numbers of scholarships are offered, okay, for international students to study abroad, and at the same time, however, not all scholarships provide coverage, okay. When it comes to expenses, some scholarship does provide for the winners, and sometimes students do have like a hard time funding their studies, okay. So now most of the scholarship I'm going to tell you today is going to cover like the tuition fee, monthly stipend, health insurance, flight ticket, research allowances, conference attendance fee, etc. okay. So now the thing is, this list of funded scholarship that I'm about telling you guys right now is a kind of, it has like a wide range of domains in terms of the faculties that has to do with arts, humanities to sciences, engineering. So it depends. This scholarship are also conducted in the bachelor's, okay, levels, master's level, postgraduate trainings, okay. So this is something that you need to know, because these are scholarships that are funded by governments, they are funded by organizations and institutions. So no government or institution will be putting out a fully funded scholarship without making provisions on how you can be able to like go further. Not the one that happened in my state, okay. Let's not talk about that government kind of scholarship. Oh god, people will shame me. Let's not talk about that kind of government scholarship, guys. It's not that kind of state government scholarship, okay. All right, in order for you to be able to apply for any of these scholarship I'm going to send here, which you're going to see the link below the description box of this video for you to click on it to be able to apply, is that you have to click on the name of the link that I'm going to provide on the description box, and it's going to redirect you to the page where they have like the informations and how you can be able to apply, and you're going to see the eligibility criteria, you're going to see the application procedures, and that will also enable you to be able to check if you do meet up for the eligibility criteria and the documents that are needed, and also the instruction of submission and deadlines, which is why I'm doing this video now, because you need to know, because if you apply late, it might be a kind of disqualification for you in terms of if they're going to accept your documentations or not. So make sure you're sending, if you're asked to pay like application fee, make sure you are in contact with them. Make sure you're sending the money to the right person. For example, if an application fee is needed, make sure you're sending the money and make sure you're sending the right documentation, okay. don't send it to the wrong platform. Don't send it to the wrong person. We don't want to hear, oh, so person called me. There are a lot of imposters, okay? There are a lot of people out there. So make sure you are on the right side. Confirm with the university. Confirm with the people. They are usually email. They are usually contact when you see a link. Don't just send your money. If you have to pay application fee or you cannot be able to pay, ask questions before you go ahead. So the first fully funded scholarship for 2022 to 2023 for international students I really want to talk about today is the Government of Romania Scholarship. Like you all know, Romania is not a Schengen, it's an European country, and the government usually have a scholarship for international students. It's open for international students. Who are international students? International students are those students that are not citizens of Romania, which is to say that anybody can apply for this scholarship. And also it's open in the areas of undergraduate, areas of masters and PhD level in Romania. So applicants from all countries in the world can apply. Okay, so from here I saw that except the EU members who are not allowed to apply for this. And also you're going to see like the level of study and the deadline. The deadline is actually by March 15, 2022. So guys, you don't have time. Don't forget, if everyone is applying, it is a competition, you have to hurry. So I'm going to drop it in the description box. Like I promised, your duty is to click on it and follow the instructions. Instructions. Don't forget instructions. Now the second scholarship is Central European University Scholarship. This scholarship is fully funded and partially funded to the national and international students enrolling in undergraduate, while the masters and PhD, okay, they're like fully funded. And this one is granted based on academic merit and financial needs. So if you're qualified academically and you have this financial need, of course they are going to do that as well. And the deadline for this, and for all levels, undergraduate, masters and PhD, the deadline is August 15th, 2022. And also there is this GIST scholarship for graduate students to study in South Korea. South Korea is a very good place, people. If you've been watching South Korean movies, you know how their storyline is like perfect. Sometimes you can't even predict. Like South Korea is a very good place to study. There's a GIST scholarship for like graduate students, and this award admits Korean and also international students to graduate program to the GIST Institute. So you can actually apply for this program if you're looking at sciences, engineering or technology. You're free to apply for this program. Okay, you can choose just for this program, for this institute, you are looking for just the level is masters and PhDs or the MS PhD candidates. Okay, and the deadline for this is April 15, 2022. They also have the Chinese government scholarship program if you want to go to China to study, and they have the undergraduate studies, they have the graduate study, and they have the general scholars and the senior scholars as well. The Chinese government is providing like a scholarship for international students, and the level is, they have like short course. If you want to apply for short course, they have like undergraduates, they have masters, and they have PhD. And the deadline for this is February 8, 2022. It's already by the corner, so look into it, guys. And they have the Belgium government scholarship. For those of you that really want to go to Belgium, really wish you would be in Belgium, this is like a great and amazing opportunity for you to dive into it. The program they offer is like giving a student an opportunity to pursue like a 1-year advanced bachelor's or master's degree, okay, from like 2 to 6 months continuing kind of educational program, okay, in Belgium. So, and also we are specific for this particular scholarship. The government was saying that we need people from developing country with professionals experience looking to further the education. Okay, so if you're from developing countries, when they say developing countries, is a reference to the third world countries. You get me, right? So the levels are short courses, undergraduate and masters, and the deadline is January 28, 2022, which is already by the corner. I think 8 days to go. They have the National Tong University Scholarship for international students. Here is open for doctorate applicants and also for undergraduate candidates that can apply only for 4 intake. 4 intake is like for September 2022. And also the thing is, qualified applicants are also to be granted like scholarship for 1 year, and you have to like renew the scholarship. Is renewable if they maintain a satisfactory academic performance. Now when it comes to scholarship, you have to make sure you're at the top of your game, because if they give you a scholarship and you go to the university and you refuse to read, trust me, once you fail, they rip you off of all the scholarship they're giving to you, because you're not the only one there. Is like totally a competition, so you don't have to joke with it. What are the levels for this scholarship? You have the study, they have the undergraduate, you have the masters, and you have PhD. And also this deadline for this is going to be on March 5th 2022. And they have the scholarship for Christian young people in Hungary. I never knew there was something like this till I started searching. Information is power. So for this scholarship for Christian young people in Hungary, they provide possibility for young Christians to study, studying and living in crisis region. Okay, for example, Yemen, Pakistan, all those places where faith are torn, a lot of people like are devastated. So they give them like monthly stipends, they give them accommodations, tuition fee, reimbursement of travel costs, and medical insurance. And the level of this scholarship is undergraduate, master's, PhD, and is by the end of this month, which is January 31st 2022. And the government of Mauritius African Scholarship. Okay, the Mauritius Scholarship is awarded to deserving students, okay, who are residents of member states of African Union, AU, which is where all African, of course, like a kind of a Commonwealth countries. You understand what I'm saying? And winners of this scholarship, you have been given a chance to go for the level of education in terms of undergraduate, masters, and PhD degrees. Okay, and the deadline for this application is going to be on the 15th August 2022, so do not miss out. They also have the Answer Scholarship for international students. The Answer Scholarship for young talent open for non-Chinese citizens to pursue a kind of postgraduate education at colleges or schools at the University of Technology, Science and Technology in China, which is the USTC. So for example, this scholarship is also fully funded, and the thing is that they provide you with flight, they provide you with health insurance, they provide you with tuition fees, they provide you with monthly competitive stipends, and every year up to 500 scholarships are being provided for students all over the world. So which is to say, the level they have here is masters and PhD research, and the deadline is going to be on the March 31st 2022. So in case you want to apply, I think this is another good catch. I know what you're thinking when you hear China. Repent. Okay, another one again is the Ranbir scholarship program for international students. So each year 30 Ranbir scholarships are awarded to selected talented non-EAE students for duration and eligibility for master's degree programs, which is to say that after you have been selected, you are allowed to pursue an English taught master degree, okay, in this university. And also they also give like 37 scholarships for duration of an English taught programs to international students. And here in this university, they are only looking at masters applicants, and the deadline is on 28th of February 2022. Then they have the Mastercard Foundation scholarships. The Mastercard Foundation scholarship will fund 20 scholarships to complete the Bachelor's of Arts African specialization, and they are also going to fund 50 scholarships to complete master program on one of the 7 graduates. And also they are also going to so total they have, and they are also going to fund 60 scholarships in total for the Master Foundation scholars studying in other partner universities. Okay, so now the level of this scholarship has to do with short course, undergraduate, and masters, and the deadline is going to be on the 28th of February 2022. Now they also have the special scholarship program at Koch University of Technology. The Asian Scholarship, that is what it's called, is aimed to like develop advanced research at the university through the contribution of highly capable doctorate students. When it comes to research, schools are looking for doctorate students because when you come, the more doctorate students you have, or your country is being recognized. So each student that is pursuing a kind of doctorate course in English while at the same time assisting his or her host professor in research projects, they are receiving a payment in return for a contribution that they are making. So basically, for the special scholarship program, Koch University of Technology, which is KOCHI, is looking for just PhD research students, and the deadline is from 16th September 2022 this year. And we also have the Government of Hungary stipend Cairo scholarship. This scholarship, I tried applying for this scholarship, but I couldn't go through. I got stuck somewhere. I think they were requesting for a document, but I didn't know how to apply. I didn't know how to upload this document, and that was why I missed out. So I will urge you all to, though it's passed already, I didn't get this on time. So this level of scholarship is actually for short courses, undergraduate, masters, and PhD, so they have like the bachelor's degree, the master's degree, one-tier master's degree, and also the doctorate degree, and non-degree programs as well. So this is very active. I'm even following them on Facebook, guys. You have to follow this Government of Hungary stipendium, and the deadline was on January 15th 2022. I was following them, but I didn't really check, and now the deadline is over. And they have the Government of Brunei Darussalam Scholarship. They are interested in international students who are willing to conduct their university research in Brunei, and they are saying that okay, we are going to be offering a fully funded scholarships, and the aim of this scholarship is to provide applicants with the opportunity to undertake a diploma, undergraduate, and master's degree in higher education of institutions in Brunei. So the level of this scholarship is basically undergraduate and masters. Then, and the deadline is February 2022. Now, also, there's another scholarship by the Chinese government scholarship at the Singang University. In this university, what they do is that they're looking for outstanding international students to pursue masters and PhD in this university. And also, the scholarship is going to cover tuition, accommodation, stipend, and health insurance. Successful applicants, you will have to like choose from the variety of the programs that they have in the university, and at the same time, all this program and scholarship are also offered in English and China. So you kind of bilingual kind of scholarship. So you have the opportunity to like have access to learn Chinese for free and go about your life. And the level of scholarship is masters and PhD, and the deadline is March 1st 2022. They also have the Swedish government scholarship. For the Swedish government scholarship, it's fully funded program, okay? It's eligible for candidates who intend participating to get like master's degree in Swedish universities. Most of the Swedish universities are cheap, but majority of their universities are pretty expensive, which is to say that you are not have the money to further your studies. So this is like a huge catch and a good opportunity because it's Schengen and like part of the Scandinavian, so you have a lot of money. So a few hundred scholarships will be granted to numerous master's programs taught in English starting from autumn 2022, and the deadline is going to be 28th February 2022. Just masters, no bachelors, no PhDs, no pre-masters, just masters. Now they have the Mohammed bin Zayed University Scholarship in Artificial Intelligence. For those of you that have craved so much for the tech world and you're into artificial intelligence, I think this is the perfect catch for you. The reason is because when you go for this scholarship and you're well to do and you have this high academic performance and you get to get the scholarships, man, you're a big catch, because do you know how much they're going to be paying you? This is in United Arab Emirates. So the program is going to accept from all countries who holds bachelor's or master's degrees in computer science, computer engineering, electrical engineering, mathematics, physics, and other relevant engineering majors. So those of you in Nigeria that have already You're already bachelor's degree holders, your master's degree holder, you have to look into this. And this scholarship is like full scholarship. It includes monthly allowance. They are going to give you monthly allowance, they're going to give you health insurance and accommodation, etc. The deadline is going to be January 31st, 2022, and the study level is basically for masters and PhD research. Masters, PhD and research. So if you want to do anything. Now we have the CAUT scholarship for masters and PhD students. The CAUT scholarship aims to recruit highly qualified candidates. This is what they are looking for, to study in graduate programs at the King Abdullah University of Science and Technology. So this scholarship program is fully funded and awarded on merit basis for masters and PhD students. Applicants do not need faculty advisor before applying. So well-qualified candidates and applications will be forwarded to their faculties, and they are going to contact you and also keep you informed. This is in Saudi Arabia. So the level of what they are looking for is masters, PhD and research. This is currently ongoing. They didn't indicate like when is going to be the deadline. They also have another university in China, which is the Chinese government scholarship at Southeast University. So for this university, like the Ministry of Education in China, they are aiming to develop like international talents and also to improve the perception of Chinese higher education. So they are opening their doors for full-time studies at master's and PhD degrees in this university, and the deadline is going to be on April 15th, 2022. They also have the Mauritius University Holland High Potential Scholarship. In this scholarship, they are offering 24 full scholarship, including tuition waiver and monthly stipend each academic year. A highly talented student from outside the European Union who have been admitted to the master's program is aimed at receiving what scholarship. So it's basically, this university is in Netherlands. They are looking for masters and research candidates. The deadline is going to be on February 1st, 2022. Now we also have the Doha Institute for Graduate Studies Scholarship. This scholarship is created to support both local and international students enrolling in graduate studies at the institution. So this scholarship is fully funded and is available for students to study in various programs offered in Doha Institute. Mainly the study level is for masters, and the deadline is January 2020. I think it's today. Today should be like 20. Today is the deadline for this. Okay, guys. Why we have to post this in some time? Because the deadlines are like here. We have to post it on time. I'm going to release this video like very fast so people get to see it. And the other one is the Germany Scholarship for Studies in all academic disciplines. They are actually fully funding graduates who have completed their first degree, example in bachelor's or in diploma, and at the latest time, by this time they commence their program. So the program usually starts like 1st October the following year after the application, or earlier in German language course prior to before the study starts. So this scholarship is actually offered in masters and at the same time for PhD studies under certain kind of conditions in all fees, okay, and the state is actually in state recognized universities. So for the level majorly is for masters and PhD, but currently is ongoing right now. And there's also the Qatar Scholarship for International Students. So this program, which is known as the Qatar Fund for Development, QFFD, in cooperation with several prestigious and leading educational institutions to the Qatar states. So this scholarship is available for individuals from developing countries. When you mean developing countries, you know who they are referring to, right? The third world countries. And the program is open for selecting choice of training when it comes to bachelor's and master's degree programs for partner institutions. So they have like, they're offering like short courses, undergraduate and master's, and the scholarship is still ongoing. They also have the University of Wakita Daughtry Scholarship. Okay, so they are providing like support to talented students who enroll in eligible doctorate degree program at this university. Up to 75 scholarship will be awarded to students who are looking at Doctor of Music Arts and Doctor of Education, Doctor of Jurisdiction Sciences, and Okay, so this university is actually located in New Zealand. For those of you that really want to go to New Zealand, like I wanted to always be in New Zealand. This is like one of the opportunities you have to go to New Zealand. And the deadline is on September 30th, 2022. So you look into it. And they also have this Chinese government scholarship at the Zhengye University. You know that China is very big, right? So there are a lot of scholarship. And for this scholarship, established by Ministry of Education of China, aiming to like outstanding international talent who really want to come and study there, and they are looking for PhD candidates. The deadline for application is February 28th, 2022. And there is another scholarship called the Sofia German Scholarship in France. So this scholarship, I think I wrote these people yesterday. I think I wrote them. So this Sofia German Scholarship in France is available for students who want to enroll in Masters and PhD degree in Mathematics and Application. Sofia German Scholarship is available for French and international students, which is so you can apply, you can enroll for your Masters and PhD program on Mathematics and Application. Okay, and they offer like for a period of 1 to 2 years, while the PhD track is for like 4 years. Okay, so it's just basically for Masters and PhD level, and the deadline is on 15th of May 2022. They also have the Kingfired University Scholarship, which the scholarship is open for available fields such as Masters and PhD candidates with the potential to conduct original research in the field of engineering, science, and businesses. Okay, so if you want to go to this university through the scholarship, you are a master or PhD student, it's open till 22 of January, which is like I think 2 days from today. So we also have the Chinese government scholarship at BIT. So for this scholarship, the program is fully funded, and they are recruiting international students for scholarship purposes, and the level they need is undergraduate, masters, PhD, and research. The deadline is 15th April 2022. They also have the Singapore International Graduate Award. It's like a collaboration between an agency of science, technology, and research, ASTA, and the Nanyang Technology University, NTU, and also the National University of Singapore in US, and the Singapore University of Technology and Design, which is the SUTD. And PhD training will be carried out in English, okay, when you choose like in ASTA, the Research Institute. And so that will be supervised by this entire university, the 4 universities coming together, and they are looking for PhD and research, and the deadline for this is going to be on June 1st, 2022. Then we have the African Graduate Fellowship at the American University in Cairo, which is in Egypt. So each year they actually give out scholarships as well. So they are looking for people that will, African students interested in pursuing their master's degree in Cairo, and you are going to be doing the master's level. The deadline is on October 15th, 2022. And they also have the Singapore University and Technology for Design Scholarship. This scholarship is open for masters, PhD, and research students, and is open till 28th of February 2022. Now they have the Apost scholarship in Germany for development. This scholarship is opened, okay, for development and industrialized countries from all disciplines. Levels are like postgraduate, master's degree, you know. So it's a state recognized institution in Germany that is doing it, and exceptional cases they also need like postdoctorate students. So masters, PhD, and research. Okay, these are the level they are looking for, and it should be done by 15th of February 2022 should be the deadline. And they also have the Erasmus Mundus Chem scholarship. This scholarship is like a 2-year program in chemistry, physical chemistry, material science, and related topics. So they are looking for people that are into developed chemistry. You want to become like a topmost researcher and manager in area of relevance such as green chemistry based on photon-induced reactions, nanomedicine, and renewable energies, applications of radiations, etc. So you can apply to be on the master's level or research, or these are like the two things they're looking for, and it's going to like last from now till February 15th 2022. And they're looking for the MET scholarship for teaching training students in Japan. Please apply for this scholarship. I've always wanted to apply for this scholarship. There's a lot of money in Japan, guys. I know we don't really talk about Japan a lot, but they have money, they're rich. A lot of businesses to do in Japan. Japan, South Korea, these people, a lot of things. So there's this Japanese scholarship that they call the MET, which MET, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's like MEXT. You have to apply for this scholarship. They are looking for training and research. If you're a teacher, Ministry of Education and Culture, Sports, Science and Technology, this, you fall within this. They aim to foster human resources, which is what they do. So if you want to be like, Japan just want to become like these bridges for friendship between granted countries. So they just send out this scholarship for people to apply. So you can apply, okay? Deadline varies per Japanese embassies. Okay, so they also have the Nanga African Initiative to support orphan students. So if you're an orphan and you're coming from the sub-Saharan Africa, in this area you have where there are issues, and one of the things they're looking at in this scholarship is to like explore and expand the role in global development through increasing access to higher education abroad, and also for initiative support to orphanage, okay, by providing financial support, okay. So the level of study is undergraduate, and the deadline of application is 28th January 2022. And they also have the University of Aladdia Research Scholarship, which is in Australia, and it aims to attract high quality international students to undergo research in master's degree or research in PhD at the University of Adelaide. This scholarship is actually fully funded, people, and is available in all faculty of these universities. They are looking at master's, PhD or research, and the deadline is March 13, 2022. There is also that in country in region scholarships for African people. So look into this. If you're coming from the sub-Saharan African with the capacity to contribute to sustainable development, which is like the UN project for 2030. And also the end of this scholarship is granted to related like masters or doctorate, or for individuals who plan to pursue their careers in teaching, for research, anything you want to do within this area and you're coming from a developing country. So the study level is going to be master's, PhD and research, and the deadline is going to be February 17th 2022. And they're also looking for there is a scholarship available for 24 International AIDS Conference in Montreal, Canada. I was sharing this information, guys, I think yesterday or so. Please, this is a scholarship, it's a conference. The deadline is 31st of this month. Make sure you apply for it. If you're a nurse or anybody that knows anybody that is working, or you can volunteer in the area of HIV, okay, you just have to be at least from 16 years. He stated here, apply for it. And the least but not the last, the Queen Elizabeth Commonwealth Scholarship, okay, students who are committed to creating change in their communities, life-changing opportunities to to experience to a new country, new culture, broaden horizons, build a kind of global network that will last a lifetime. Is open for 1 year master's degree, low or middle income countries, Commonwealth. So you can apply for this scholarship, and the deadline is by January 10, 2022. It's passed already. Oh no. Okay, guys, the information came very late. This particular one is passed, but for the A's on is still ongoing. I think I posted that yesterday. So if today is the first time you're coming across any kind of my video, thank you so much for sticking with me. So guys, it's a wrap in this video. We are glad you decided to be part of us. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification button. I'll be coming your way again. It's your girl Great Faith. Bye.